BACKFLIP.
Right, so flips back. Right?
Flips back.
There you go, BACKFLIP, right?
Alright. So it's running Android, what version?
It runs Android 1.5.
Okay.
And we have already announced an upgrade plan to Android 2.1. So it'll launch with Android 1.5. It's upgradable. There'll be an over-the-air upgrade available to 2.0.
And I know I was reading about the Androids.
So this device, as we were discussing yesterday, Adobe Flash 10 has not been officially released yet. So we're doing two things. Adobe Flash 10 will be available as a download when it's available. We'll have something, we'll be able to push that update to the consumers. The other thing that's also will be out there is the device will be loaded with Flashlight, the latest version of Flashlight. So almost all of the Flash 10 all of Flash 10 is covered from a mobile perspective. With the
this one's going to be marketed towards like what kind of segment? Is it going to be marketed towards like more people who are heavy on social, texting, that kind of stuff versus the Droid?
So this device is marketed toward people who have some social inclination to them as well. The device sits out here. It's easy. This is my status on both Facebook and Twitter right now. I can easily update both of them, one of them. So, and then this solution here is looking at my happenings. We call this a happenings widget. It takes Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter. It takes every time somebody sends an update to me, I see it right here on the device. So and then the other thing it does is sends messages. So if I have a Yahoo account or a Gmail account, it sends all of those updates to one location here. So you can also load this with a corporate email account if you're using an ActiveSync account, Microsoft ActiveSync, or if you had a corporate account with Google, you can also preload those on here as well. You can do the same. It also will load up the calendar on the device as well, and it supports a series of RSS feeds. But we've preloaded here a series of news and entertainment widgets out of the box as well for the consumer to easily use.
Okay.
And one other really cool thing, these are showing, this is my actual contents today. You'll see, it takes a second, but you can actually see people's photos. These are their photos from their Facebook or MySpace or Twitter accounts that are preloaded on here. And if we touch one, in this case, Debbie here, so we see she's just cooked a delicious filet mignon, something, or she did this on Sunday, so a little while ago. But I see her kind of Facebook information, and if she had a phone number here, I could send her an SMS, I could send her a text message, whatever it is.
So it'll pull all the information.
Yeah, it'll pull all of the information and combine it. And if, for example, say, Victor, you've got a brother named Joe, and you call him bro on your phone for whatever reason, or your mom, you call mom. Well, on her Facebook or Twitter account, she's probably not calling herself mom or bro, right? So you preload it, you've suddenly got, your mom's name here. You can actually link those two together to create one, so you don't have like, mom, or you don't have your brother and bro sitting around here trying to call to. It can actually afford you to link that up as well. So it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. As I think you heard me mention, you can actually, here's a 5-megapixel camera with the LED. You can actually take a picture in the face fronting position, or just pop it around, and there's a camera key right here.
Can you use it as video conferencing as well too?
We're not preloading a video conferencing application, but the beauty of Android is somebody can actually just create an application. There can be a Skype one out there, pre-created, and it's easy able to use.
What are the specs on that one?
This is a 3.1-inch display, half VGA display. It's a 3G device. It supports 3G and Wi-Fi. It's WCDMA, and supports the HSDPA band as well.
Is it AT&T's or 3G's? Or T-Mobile, excuse me.
We haven't announced the carrier that it's going to launch with, but it will be launching in Q1. There will be a North American launch, and the complete specs with all of the bands are also posted online, so you can also download them. It's not a secret or anything like that.
Are the processors pretty much stuff are similar to like the Click in terms of like the?
This uses a 7201 processor, so they are very similar. And then the Droid is using Droid uses a little different processor.
Yeah, so it's still not as high end as the Droid. The Droid is still like the flagship.
No,